G'day and welcome to Grab a Kick. This is your one-stop shop for all things NRL. Before we get into the content, please make sure to subscribe to our channel to receive regular updates.
What would you do when a legend of Jonathan Thurston's caliber retires? You assemble a dream forward pack, which other teams only can envy, to protect the young and learning halves and dent the opposition mercilessly. Despite the off-season issues surrounding Ben Baba and his disgraceful fall from the top, Cowboys fans happier with the way their forward pack's dominance in the trial games. Paul Green made two massive calls. One, moving Jason Taumalolo from lock to edge forward to accommodate the Maroons and Kangaroos lock Josh Maguire. Number two, moving the veteran Gavin Cooper to the bench and brought young Cohen Hess to bring in more youth and punch. The starting forward pack of Matt Scott, Jordan McLean, Josh Maguire, Cohen Hess and Jason Taumalolo ran riots all night against Melbourne Storm to stamp their utter dominance. Watch out for this pack in 2019.
It was always going to take time for Dragons to incorporate new signing Corey Norman into their attack, and based on their showing against the RABITS, Paul McGregor seems really confused and has a lot of work to do. Gareth Widdop's shift from 5/8 to fullback to accommodate Norman was designed to give the Dragons another ball player at the back and take more pressure off Ben Hunt at halfback. However, despite the glimpse of cohesion in the first half, the three players seemed to be lacking a defined role within the team structure. Granted, it was a trial, but when Matt Duffy came on, McGregor's decision to move Widdop to 5/8, Norman to halfback, Ben Hunt to hooker created a chaos for the Dragon attack. They would be better off with picking and sticking with one spine with a clearly defined roles and responsibilities. As part of Knights' rebuilding, they have secured two great signings in Mitchell Pearce and Kylan Ponga. Knights pulled a move from Wayne Bennett's book and moved the wonder kid Kylan Ponga into halves to strengthen their halves. With Ponga is still learning his trade as a half, you expect the other position in the spines are stable and strong. But Connor Watson at fullback seems to be creating more problems than a solution. It seems this move backfired and made both the half and the fullback position weak. Watson not being the natural fullback, he went missing most of the time in the trial games, and what is missing is a running fullback with the skill to create opportunities. Watson is far away from becoming one of those fullbacks. The first two trial games meant to test the depth of the Broncos. Number of players put their hands up a big time and started putting pressure on the incumbents. Cotoni Staggs, one of the finds from last season, breathing fire during the trial and straight away putting pressure on the incumbent centre Jack Bird. Young crops David Fafita and Jaden Sewer delivered impressive performance during All-Star and trial games and putting their hand up to challenge veteran Alex Glenn's spot. On top of this, 17-year-old Thomas Dearden has put his hand up for a crack at the first grade spot and even putting Cody Nikorima and Sean O'Sullivan under notice. If either one of them fails, he will be definitely getting a crack at the first grade this year. With Greg English's retirement in 2 years' time and his dodgy old knees might not handle the workload needed for a fullback, this might be the year Wayne Bennett put his succession plan in place. During the pre-season, Anthony Seibold raised an allegation that Wayne Bennett contacted Alex Johnston to inform him that he isn't playing fullback under his regime and might have to start look around if he wants to play fullback. This shows Wayne clearly lost faith in Alex Johnston playing fullback. To add fuel to the fire, Alex Johnston's performance as a fullback was way below par during the All-Star game and also in the trial games. However, on the other side, Corey Allen, the 20-year-old import from Brisbane who predominantly plays fullback, who earned Wayne Bennett's respect during his time in Broncos, delivered a very impressive performance in the first two trial games, followed by a hat-trick of try against the last trial game versus the Dragons. Expect him to be the long-term fix for RABITS fullback spot. Big ticket signing Sean Johnson pushed Matt Moylan back into the fullback spot, which he used to deliver week in and week out with Panthers. Though Matt Moylan was a bit rusty, he complemented the halves and can clearly see the spine is going to shine in 2019. Sean Johnson might need a bit of time to settle down and get to know the Sharks playbook, which the Kiwi international will do it in no time. Expect a bit of sleekiness with this spine next year. Sean Johnson's footwork, Matt Moylan's running game would deliver an amazing combination to watch in 2019. Please hit like if you like this video. Please make sure to check out the other interesting videos in our channel. Until next time, good day.